Shout out Last Laugh. I love the name.
Me too. Can I tell you how I thought of the name, actually?
No.
You don't want to know?
No, I thought you said, tell me.
No. So back in the day, this is such a horrible thing to say out loud.
It's crazy.
Back in the day, at Britney's when I first started, the production group that was, like, pretty much put the show together was called First Life Entertainment. So going back in my Rolodex, 'cause I was trying to, think of a name, and I was like, it'd be funny. Actually, John thought of it, but I was like, that'd be fucking funny because, like, the dude that ran it hated me. So at the end of it all, so like, it'd be kind of funny just to kind of like stick it to him. Just, last laugh. And like only a few people remember it from back then.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
it's kind of like an inside joke, but that's what literally our sins and woes is. It's like, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Why our sins and woes is a thing. But like, and I've explained it so many times on the podcast, but it's like from the Washington boys, like when I was stationed out in Washington, it's like,
yep.
If you know, you know.
Exactly.
But that's where the name comes from. And it just makes sense because you don't even have to be in the joke to understand the concept of the show.
Exactly.
So.
Love the rib.
Try to squeeze in as many topics as I can before we say bye to these free niggas. But you know what I noticed? So when I did the first show with the, I'm trying to watch this microphone stand in this cup, but I want to put my feet up here, and I'm just all over the place right now. When I noticed,
side table.
Yeah, dude, I legitimate. Well, I'm gonna get this replaced eventually, but I need to get more of these. So once I get 2 more of these, then I'm gonna get a bigger table. But it doesn't make sense to do it now. But remember, I asked you because it looked like some of the comics were uncomfortable about cameras.
Yeah.
And I was super thrown off about that because I know like most of the time you guys record your own content.
Exactly.
And it was also a matter of like, well, this is just kind of for promotional use, but like, where's the problem with that?
I'll probably say some of it's on me because I got drunk and forgot to tell people.
I hate this nigga.
Whoopsies. I thought I told him at some point, but I don't know. People, I guess like for comics, like me, I don't care. Like as long as I know like whoever's recording is like cool and not like, hey, I'm about to like try to cancel you type shit. Pretty much like not like a white person recording. Like I'm good with it.
Shout out to the Mayonnaise Sapiens.
Yeah, exactly. But like sometimes like, cause like comedy shows like niggas be in the front row fucking recording the shit on Facebook Live. Like, yeah, this is for my friends who can't make it out here tonight. I'm like, well, fucking tell them to stay off probation or like get a babysitter, like 1 to 2. Like fucking like don't spoil it. So I guess like some people kind of, or they don't have like enough confidence in this material. Cause like I know like as a comic, like sometimes like I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna fuck around and work on a new joke and I don't know how it's gonna work out. And then it's like recorded and it's like, fuck, that was fucking trash. Like, hope this don't get out anymore.
Which is kind of the premise of like me only using one set.
Yeah, one set.
A week, because it's then like next week if you use the same set, it doesn't matter. You're not going to be my feature.
Yeah, exactly.
For the next week.
Feature. So I think once we build it up more and people get that concept, then it's like, okay.
Yeah, because if we can keep a solid rotation of 5 people, then that gives you like a month and a half to work on new content or something like that.
It should be picking up more. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Comments are weird. Like a lot of us are not camera people, weirdly enough. Like a lot of like comments.
I haven't seen a single comic do a set and not record themselves.
Yeah, but like the thing is, it's
you have
like
control of the footage.
Yeah, it's like if you're fucking your girl and you record it, it's like I have control of this.
Crazy comparison.
But it's your artwork, then,
I get it.
It's your artwork.
You're not wrong.
It's like I
crazy
control
comparison.
this. It's like maybe I have a few videos, but like it's like I have control of this. No one else does, so I feel safe. Like
if you know, you know. Shout out to the ones that are in the video. Shout out to the ladies in the camera roll. Woo, might be a new shout out.
Right.
Shout out to the ladies in the camera roll.
Yeah, that might be the name of the title. But yeah, comments are weird because like content also, and then I don't know, like a lot of like,
wait, talk. Calculators, condoms, and camera rolls.
boom. Got him. Got the title of the show right there. CCC. Did we do that last time?
Yeah, we did comedy, coke, and threesomes.
The triple C's is me. I guess that's my thing. You know I prefer D's, but I guess we'll go with C's. I'm okay with that.
Starts with a T. It was comedy, coke, and threesomes.
I don't know why we thought. I don't know why I thought it was.
Because the second one was calculators, condoms.
I haven't been drinking tonight.
That might be the episode name, though. That's good. Oh, shit. Woo. Never a dull moment with Brandon Lawrence. But, and you know, it's funny, going off of, like, the comics being weird about, because I feel like at the end of the day, it's more or less, I have to worry about the repercussions of me saying whatever I say. And I was like, I'm surprised that so many video game streamers are trying to take advantage of the Rumble movement as opposed to comedians. Because I feel like a lot of the comedians, the comedian spaces issue is cancel culture.
Yeah.
But then, and again, I'm Harrison's Woes. I've been saying niggers, Jews, and faggots since episode 2. So I've already set the standard of what's cancelable for me and what's not. I'm not going to hit an extreme Nick Fuentes jump in life, or I'm not going to completely change my narrative like Kanye West or anything like that. I feel like I've been on the same energy since, the first 10 episodes.
Yeah.
So, but for comedians, I would figure that more of them would move to Rumble or like a platform like that, as opposed to like, if I come to a show and I say, hey guys, don't worry, I'm only putting this on Rumble. Everybody should be like, oh, okay, all right, that's fine. Because you don't have to worry about that because Rumble has advertised itself as a free speech place. You have a bunch of Nazis and fucking, what do you call them? Jew haters on, and black haters, and gay and trans haters, like that are flourishing on Rumble. So I would think more comedians would move over to that space.
Yes and no. I mean, so I just found out about Rumble. Like when you mentioned it, and I looked it up. Kind of, I want to be like, hey, what the fuck's Rumble? I'm thinking about like, actual fight Rumble. I'm like, I'm a nerd. So I had to like look it up and everything. But I think a lot of comics, because like, even if you post your content, like even I know like a lot of comics will post their stuff on YouTube, and then like someone will be like, oh man, this guy ain't funny as shit, and then it's like, oh my gosh, was that joke really not funny? And like, it just fucking eats at them because they're so sensitive already.
Well, that's an insecurity issue, and fuck y'all for that.
It is, because I've seen it. Like, people will like post content, and like, even on Instagram, someone will be like, yo, this is trash, or, like, more so on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is horrible, this person's not funny, and then like, they'll be like, oh my gosh, someone said it wasn't funny, I'm just gonna quit comedy now.
Yeah.
And they fucking spaz out and commit suicide, or whatever they do, like, they
Suicide for
Suicide
somebody
tips.
saying you're not funny is wild.
Right? Like, one person's opinion. I mean, even though, like, granted, when we tell jokes, it's a room full of people and you're trying to seek attention and the affirmation of strangers. So one person on the dark web that's trolling you, more than likely, saying you're not funny, will fuck someone's whole self-esteem up, depending on who it is. Some people be like, yo, well, fuck you, suck my dick, and just keep rolling.
I can see that early on. If somebody told me in the first 10 episodes, like, hey, yo, podcast sucks, I'd probably feel some type of way. But the problem was, my parents told me that in the first 10 episodes, so now I don't care. Yeah. Because I'm at 81. Top 1 percentile.
But for comments, a lot of us, like my mom didn't know I was doing comedy, or she didn't see me until like probably about 2 years in almost. So like,
my parents knew I was going to start a podcast before I started it. So
a lot of people, like, we won't tell our families like we're doing comedy because they're like, oh, this clown, oh my gosh, can't believe fucking doing comedy and not in school being a lawyer or whatever. So
anything on social media is like, if you told your parents you're being a gamer and then turn around, you're Kai Cenat with 24 million followers worldwide. So like, but his mom probably laughed at him when he said, I'm going to be a streamer.
Yeah, so. And that's usually what happens is like, all right, then he end up blowing up. But that concept of like, hey, I'm going to give up what I'm doing during the daytime and focus on nightlife and working at night for a couple hours and try to get, bukus of money. What?
You're right. That's fucking crazy.
It's like, what are you, a prostitute? Like, what?
Do you still have your OnlyFans?
I do. I had to restart it. I restarted it. I canceled it for a while.
Call back.
I actually had to turn it off because it got weird. I started doing shows, and a lot more shows in DC, And so people were following me, and they were like, "Hey, Brandon, I saw your dick earlier." And I'm like, "That's weird for you to say to me, like in person right now, like oh, I came earlier to your dick. Like that's weird. Like that just throws you off. I mean, it's a compliment, but it throws you the fuck off. It's just like you just shook this person's hand, and like they use that same hand to jerk off to an image of you.
You're crazy. I would immediately be like, well, why don't you send me something so I can reciprocate in kind?
No, that's the tribute stuff.
No. I'm a guy that does for the people what the people do for me.
I mean, that's true, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I do that.
All the camera eye contact that I was making was crazy.
That's what I'm like.
I was like, just subtle hits, like, you know, if I see you a dick pic, send a pussy pic back.
Yeah, but it's gay dudes doing that. That's the thing.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It's dudes doing that. That's what I'm saying. It's gay dudes. Half my money was from gay men. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't have a dude send me a dick pic like, hey, let me jerk off to your dick. Like, no. Cause they like, oh, you know, let's just fuck. No, not DC and DuPont. No, they're like, let's fuck. So
it's a clip.
Yeah, I had gay dudes following me, so it was like I was show to a show, and they're like, "Yeah, I saw your dick earlier, looking good, boy, toy." Like, you know, like say some like off the wall shit. I'm like, I just dapped them up and shit, and they're like, "Yeah, I just saw your dick earlier." You know, I'm just like, "Oh, well, this is."
Oh, that's a simple. You can.
I mean, you can, but
you can fix that. I mean, not fix it, but you can maneuver that one. So you be like, "Oh, thanks, buddy. Did you like what you saw?" Like, give him a pat on the shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
Fuck moving.
But then they pulled your shit up at the bar, and it's like, hold on, wait, time out.
Right, time out.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy real fast.
I'm like, hold on. People are paying for this. Hold on, stop. Can you give this shit out for free? Like,
that's wild.
So I stopped. So I stopped doing it, and then I canceled it or whatever.
Shout out to the OnlyFans.
But I reopened it. So what happened was I was at a show. So I was still doing the joke. I was still doing the joke, and then I was out in when was this? This was last year. I remember because it was my brother's birthday. I remember this. I did a show out in Columbia, Maryland. There we go. Nottingham's. Shout out to Nottingham's. They do shows like 3 times during the week, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Great shows. Near Maryland Live, dope spot. But I was doing the show out there because of my brother's birthday. I was out there for his birthday. And then there was these chicks in the front row, and I was doing the joke about my OnlyFans account, and this chick was like, "Oh, really? I'm gonna follow you right now." And I was already like trying to fuck because like, you know, they were cute, and then she was trying to find it, but it just got deleted the week before, like it was already gone, and I fucking forgot about it. And then she was like, "Yeah, I can't find it because it's showing it's not like valid or not here." I was like, "Fuck! I just deleted it last week." I was like, "Give me like 2 days, I'm gonna restart it," and then. Everybody got sober.
You reopened your OnlyFans?
Yeah, I reopened it.
To get pussy?
Yeah.
Can't make this shit up.
I mean, why not?
Oh, shit. Long story short, comedians should go to Rumble.
It's not a battle royal. It's just, you know, it's a content where you can promote your stuff.
I mean,
and say whatever you want while you're being canceled.
They're free speech, but they're not free show. So take your ass on the OnlyFans if you're going to be pulling out your dick for the gay niggas to look at.